Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate. Today I am doing another ARC review on All the Tommies in the World by Javier Gabinski. So this is a zombie thriller horror novel with some paranormal aspects to it. I guess zombies can also be considered paranormal in that kind of same vein. This book. It had all the makings for an interesting zombie book because the zombies in this book do not work like normal zombies. Headshots do not kill them. They are intelligent. They're pure evil, basically. And they seem to have a mission when we started the book, and the mission was interesting, trying to figure out what they wanted, but it seems in the end that their mission was simple as can be. It really wasn't anything to write home about or anything. I ended up giving this book 2 stars. So back-to-back 2-star ARC reviews, and I really feel bad. I can't even really say, because I like the concept of legacy as well. In execution, it was not good, but the writing was better, the concepts were fulfilled better, and it wasn't nearly as long as All the Tommies in the World. Legacy was at least short. All the Tommies in the World is 500 pages. So it's not a short little... Wait, no. It's long. So let's go through Call Pile and talk about what went wrong for me. So, starting off with characters, I gave this a 3 stars, 3 out of 10. All the characters are one-dimensional. All of them. They don't change within the books. They'll have moments of where they will change personality real quick, but then, change back. They're wishy-washy. They're never pretty much the same. It's just, I don't know. They're not, there's no evolution of character. There's no anything. The main character, Lila, is described as edgy, but just because you are into horror doesn't mean you're edgy. And the dialogue, oh my goodness. The parents are the worst characters in this entire book because they are trying to act young, but it's bad. It's so bad. Oh my goodness. Who approved of the dialogue in this book? It's bad at points and cringy. Lila and Nate, her boyfriend, are supposed to be my age, basically. And the dialogue sounds like a 50-year-old trying to write someone my age. It's so bad. It's really, really bad at points. Like I said, in the beginning, they're YouTubers, and apparently their fans are the ones that are out there taking on the zombies, but they're not recognized. So I'm like, y'all aren't even that big. So you think it's all of the people trying to fight these zombies are fans of your YouTube channel, which is dropped off a quarter of the way because it was a dumb thing to begin with and really not necessary to the characters of Nate and Lila. The only thing that's really important to the characters are that they are horror fanatics. That's it. They could have been horror fanatics without having a YouTube channel. And that's what this is marketed as, like, horror YouTubers. But the YouTube aspect of it is dropped off very early on. So don't go into this thinking that there's going to be a lot of, like, YouTube horror kind of thing going on. No. None of that. None of that. Only mentions of, like, their fans, really. But they're not, like, recognized or, I don't know. But characters, not great. They are one-dimensional people that just, things happen. There's no redemption for characters like Joel. I wanted to know more about Joel and what was going on with him. How he got an army of headless zombies and a pack of dogs to follow him. Like a massive pack of dogs. Like, we're talking about, like, hundreds of dogs. Not just, like, you know, your normal kind of pack. No. We're talking, like, hundreds of dogs. And there's no redemption for him. There's no anything. Lila has psychic powers. And she could, like, she can see the future. But, like, none of that comes out. None of that is explained. Why Lila has psychic powers. And it really doesn't help anything. Honestly, none of that helps the story. Nate is the son of the caretaker of a graveyard. And I thought that, because they mentioned that his dad was holding something back. And that's how the zombie apocalypse started. Was because the person that was holding, it's like a passed on thing. So the person who was doing that has now passed away. And there's no one to take his spot. And that's where it started. None of that's explained. Nate, I thought, might have been it. And we're like, okay, we're trying to, you know, get him there so that he can stop it. But no. And then I was like, okay, maybe it's Lila. No. It's just nonsensical. The characters. Anyways, atmosphere. There's a whole town that's built around a graveyard. Cool setting. But we're not there enough to build atmosphere because we're switching places constantly. That's another thing. We're switching perspectives constantly, and we can't focus on one spot for long enough because we're switching perspectives all the time. I think this book would have worked better if we focused on two perspectives, Lila and Nate. Maybe even just Lila, but at most, Lila and Nate. That's it. We see so many different characters' perspectives that do absolutely nothing. We have these kids that try and find their friend Frankie, who has turned into a zombie and trying to find his body parts, which could be a fun side story, but, like, it means absolutely nothing, and I don't care about these kids. They're all one-dimensional people. I don't know. We don't have enough time to focus on, like, building atmosphere and building everything. The ending is a little bit better about atmosphere, but again, it's just things are happening. By the end, everything was happening way too quickly to really settle down and focus on anything. Writing, again, the dialogue is so bad at times. Oh my goodness, it's so bad. Yeah, no. That's a no for me. I gave atmosphere a 3, if you're wondering. I gave writing a 3. Plot, I gave 4 because we're going to plot now. Because there's interesting plots, but none of them are fulfilled in a satisfying way. None of them are. They either, like, people die, and that's it. That's the end of stories. We're never find anything out. Things aren't solved. In the end, oh my goodness, it's kind of dumb. Yeah, it's dumb. It's nothing is resolved. Intrigue 4, because of I was intrigued by several plot points that either never got explained or were not fulfilled in any satisfying way. Logic 4, you can't fall back on past zombie logic if you're not using the same zombie logic. So, like, zombies can't be killed by a headshot. These zombies can't die. They're intelligent. So you can't fall back on previous zombie logic because you have your own logic, but you're not telling people, you're not explaining things. So we don't know what the logic is, and so it makes it illogical. Enjoyment 5. I enjoyed this more than Legacy, but there was just the dialogue, plots not being fulfilled satisfyingly. So this ended up with a 3.71 out of 10, and which is a 2-star rated book. I am so sorry, but I wish I could give you more, because this is a debut novel, and I hate giving this low of a rating to a book, but there's some good concepts and ideas here that I think just wasn't fulfilled at all to its fullest extent. It can be greatly improved on, and I hate saying that giving you a 2-star, but for your debut novel, but hopefully you'll talking to Javier. Hopefully Javier will work on his dialogue, mainly keep to fewer perspectives. We don't need to jump around as much. We can do that in movies, but keep to a few perspectives to make things less confusing for your reader. Don't try and write like the youth, how you think youth write, because that just sounded like a 50-year-old person trying to write a 20-something-year-old person, and you can tell. I don't know if you are 50 years old, but it sounds like it. It's not. I'd rather them sound like more grown up, because they're in their 20s. You can pull off them not speaking like that in a book. I think it will still work. But, yeah. So, I want to thank Pigfarm Press for giving me this arc to review. I'm sorry that I didn't like it as much. But I will leave a link in the description to where you can purchase this book. I believe it is $5 on Amazon. So if you would like to give a independent author $5 to, help. We need to support our indie writers and everything, independent press. So yeah, I will leave all the links in the description. You may be able to actually go and read it on NetGalley, but if you would like to support an author, I will leave the links to the book in the description. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Go be a good cabbage, and I'll see you later. Bye guys.